Hello guys, and welcome to a guide of Jurassic World Evolution 3's main campaign. If you clicked on this video, you're probably a fan of the channel, so before we get into that, here's an important channel update. If you want to skip this part, I will put it in a comment down below. So you guys may be noticing I haven't been posting as much recently, just because, I've been doing like other stuff. You know, life stuff doesn't involve Jurassic World Evolution 3. And whilst I do really enjoy making videos for all of you, I think it's a great opportunity for me. You might be seeing a little bit less just because I actually have stuff to do, you know. But yeah, if you're a long-time fan of the channel, don't worry, you will still be getting regular content out of me. And yeah, the Rebirth DLC drops tomorrow, so I'll be doing a lot of stuff related to that. But recently, obviously, you've probably been seeing I haven't been posting as much just because it's not really my main priority. A lot of people just assume that YouTubers just don't have lives. Like, we have stuff going on. But anyway, yeah. And I will still be uploading to this channel either just as much as I can, and sometimes I either just don't have any ideas or just can't be bothered to post, which is fine. And yeah, but yeah, I do really enjoy doing stuff like this for you guys, and I think it's a great opportunity for me. So now into the video. So this is the campaign. You guys have probably played it, but according to Steam, only 11% of people have beaten it. So here's a few tips. Now, in the campaign, you'll start off here in the Montana Badlands in your first site. Then eventually, after you complete the story there, you'll go over to Kauai in Hawaii to learn about dinosaur breeding programs. Then you'll come over here to Clark Country to research aviaries and stuff. And then you'll also you'll look at Southeast Asia areas, including the Nusa Tenggara Islands, where you have to like not make diseases. Then we have Katsuyama, Japan, and where like a ruined theme park, you have to like fix it and stuff. Then over here we have the Sichuan Basin in China, where it's like a sauropod kind of themed area. And you'll look at 3 European sites, where you have the San Alberto Island in Malta, where you research like Marine Island. You have to stop this guy from like getting jumps in the black market. Then you also have the Azores Archipelago in Portugal, where you like have to make a Jurassic Park type thing. There's one guy. And then you also have a Biosyn Sanctuary, which is Biosyn Valley. We're converted into a sanctuary. You have to like make this tall stuff for dinosaurs. And then the final site, which a lot of people are talking about, this is the one that in Sandbox is covered by a spoiler alert. So if you don't want spoilers for the campaign, this you. I don't even know why you're watching this video. As far as the final site is Lockwood Estate, which you guys can see I've done absolutely brilliant on over here. And basically it's like where you track down this like the evil company Extinction Now, and you like there's like a bunch of dinosaurs escaping and you have to kind of enclose them. So this is a Lockwood Estate map. I've just beaten the main story of the campaign. No, you don't have to get every dinosaur. You don't have to get 5 stars to beat the campaign. You just need to complete the main story objectives. You don't need 5 stars to complete the campaign. As you can see, I have like only just finished this. So yeah, this is kind of an example of what you'll build in Lockwood Manor. Lockwood Manor is the hardest of the, at least in my opinion, the hardest of the kind of things to complete. It's got the hardest objectives, obviously, probably because it's the last one. And you'll have the Spinosaurus you have to enclose. This is an example of what it should look like. And let me just go over some of the basics for the campaign. Let's zoom out a little. Ugh, I don't want to see that. So you'll see down here, you have your objectives, and that's going to be like what you need to do to progress. Over here, you've got your menu and stuff, and you guys can't really see that just because of my camera angle. But you can see a bit of it down here, and you also have down here that you can't see reputation in different sectors, and the different sectors you can get a bit more money, and it'll help you just generally with the campaign to kind of increase your reputation in these sectors. And you can also just like progress more, and you can unlock new dig sites and new upgrades and stuff, because like the dig site you need for like Spinosaurus and T-Rex, and you need a good reputation with the security sector to actually unlock that. That's just what you need. And research is also very important. I don't have a research facility here, I don't think. Let's just pop somewhere where we do. Let's go ahead and go over here to San Albertus Island. No, that's not. This is the Azores archipelago. And yeah, research is incredibly important. So it lets you unlock everything in the game. You have to kind of slowly progress through different sites, and you have to like employ different scientists. And shut up. You'll also get sometimes these little messages from like the cast and stuff that are up here. Cabot Finch is to go, you know. And yeah, and this is the Azores Archipelago. And research is very important to the campaign, where you can unlock stuff, and you need to employ scientists for that. And obviously your finances. You need to try to make a good profit per minute. You need to get guests coming in. Most of your profit comes from ticket sales, but there is some other stuff you can get, like from guests, you know, paying stuff. And also, another big part of the campaign is making your guests happy in this environment and making your dinosaurs happy. So in the campaign, you're gonna wanna aim to get your dinosaurs as happy and comfortable as possible. So you have 100% here. Generally, you'll want to have them above 90%, just so that you can actually, because storms ruin people's lives. And when we're talking about a dinosaur park, literally they will also end people's lives. So you want to have maintenance around the whole site, because that's just necessary. And if a storm does roll around, you need a good plan for that. So also the campaign, you need to make, as I said, you need to make guests happy, and you need attractions for your guests. Like here, you can see you've got this kind of tour area here. You want your guests to actually be able to see your dinosaurs. You install things like amphitheaters, or like over here we have a zip line and a velociraptor paddock, so you can see these guys. And you want your guests to be happy, and you want your guests to actually enjoy being at this park. So yeah, hang on a minute. No, go away. Obviously, a lot of time you get random pop-ups like that, which they're annoying. And yeah, you need to make sure your dinosaurs are maintaining a happy and healthy habitat, because they will break out. And over here, you can go to management views. This is really useful to see where you've got emergency shelters covered area, where restrooms are. Restrooms are also very important, as you will probably all know. Where transport, where people want to want faster transport, or monorails, hyperloops, or whatever. And you can food. The amenities are very important, because they will also get you a bit of extra profit. And path overcrowding is a big thing, because you can see that you need to make your paths wide enough so the guests don't feel too crowded. So yeah, and progress through the story, complete contracts, and kind of just maintain just a good park. And you can send out expeditions to gather, dinosaurs and stuff. And what you want to do is you just want to kind of maintain, have a park that your guests will thrive in, and your dinosaurs thrive in. You want to make sure it's as kind of neutral, and the star rating does help because it'll get in, it'll bring in more guests and stuff, and it'll make sure they're happier. And yeah, so sorry guys, sneezing on camera here. So yeah, this is that was a quick guide to the campaign, progress through the sites and everything. And speaking of the campaign, tomorrow when the Rebirth DLC drops, we will be making a video on playing through that in the campaign. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it is helpful to you for your park builders and park managers and whatever you want to be. Jurassic World Evolution 3 is a very creative game, and you want to feel creative, but you also want to stick some guidelines so that you don't end up we'll just say like the movies. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are watching this after the Rebirth DLC comes out, I'm obviously not mentioning anything about it because, well, it wasn't out while I was recording this. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it'll be useful to you in your campaign. Good.